What the is a local? What the is a district council? What the is the international? All three terms describe how our union, the International Union of Painters and Allied Trades, is organized across the United States and Canada. IUPAT is organized this way to ensure that every member has an equitable voice in our union and access to all the resources needed to build worker power, political power, and stronger contracts. So what the does that mean, Drew? Let's use an example most sports fans will easily understand: the National Football League. The NFL is organized into two conferences: the American Football Conference and the National Football Conference. The AFC and the NFC are made up of 4 divisions. Each division is made up of 4 teams, and each team is made up of players and coaches. Using this comparison, the international would be the NFL, the district councils would be the conferences, the divisions would be the United States and Canadian provinces where our members work and live, and the teams would be the local unions made up of our members. Why the would we structure it this way, Drew? Good question. Even though we may all be part of the same union or country, we don't all share the same issues, economics, or resources. These things change from town to town, and our union must be able to respond to each specific local union's needs in a manner that makes sense for each specific community. Despite our differences, we are all working people trying to support our families while standing up to corporate greed. No matter where we live, working people can't defeat corporate greed and corruption all alone. We need an organized army with the resources to fight back. By coming together, we can take back control of our wages, benefits, and the well-being of our families. Solidarity gives us power, and one unified union with more than 100,000 workers gives us a shitload of power. Before the 1994 convention, we did not have district councils. All of our trades kept to themselves, and hundreds of IUPAT locals around the US and Canada were trying to take on greedy contractors all alone. Each local union was left without any allies or power to fight back and demand fair wages and benefits to support our families. Think David and Goliath. The world was shifting around us, and corporate America almost completely obliterated our local unions and the labor movement. Our only option was to bring all of our members together and form one giant union, coordinate our defenses, combine our resources, and then go on the offensive to protect our livelihoods and make sure our kids had a future in which they could do better than we did. So what the happened at the 1994 convention, Drew? That's the best question yet. 1. The IUPAT formed district councils across the US and Canada, established political and organizing departments at each council, and started allocating funds and resources to all corners of the US and Canada to fight back and grow our local unions. 2. We gained bargaining power. We are no longer one local sitting across the negotiating table from our employers. We are an international union of more than 100,000 workers. When contractors know that thousands of workers might walk off the job, not just a couple workers, they know that they can't continue to offer us pennies and shit benefits. 3. We gain political power and public support. Our political departments take our issues directly to the halls of local, state, and federal government, and 70% of the public approve of labor unions. Elected officials tend to vote for legislation that they know supports our working families when they know that hundreds of thousands of union members are headed to the polls. Most importantly, we became an organized union of over 100,000 members capable of doing big things and taking real action when necessary. We are no longer David throwing pebbles at our giant enemies and problems. We are one giant union. We are one unified family with one winnable fight.